got 10 on it. The cruddiest. Azealia Banks. Mic check, sound check.
Bumpada, 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 ba. I don't know what's going on with this.
Oh, back in the place to be. It's another great day to be on NSP. Never Sunday podcast, that is. You locked in with me, your host, South Carolina's very own PM.
Baltimore's very own Clay.
And we're here, baby. It's a very special episode. Clap it up real quick. Hit double digits, episode 10. We almost there, baby.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. Every time I set a goal, y'all help us reach that goal. Every time. Let's hit 160 this week.
Hey, let's hit 160.
I need that 160, man. So when y'all tuning in, just go ahead, like, subscribe, comment down below. Share it. Just make sure y'all keep rocking with us. And we're just going to keep building week after week.
Oh, yeah. We need y'all lock in. Get under there. Y'all got all the links down there. Go like. It's free. Subscribe is free.
Yeah.
Comment. It's all free.
Yeah.
It's the best part about YouTube, baby. It's all free. You don't got to buy nothing.
Exactly.
We're rolling into it how we always roll into it in our very first segment. We got Preaching to the Choir. If y'all don't know, y'all gonna have to go back on other episodes. I don't know what to tell you. This is episode 10. We almost teenagers. Right. 3 more episodes, we gonna be teenagers, baby. My Preaching to the Choir this week, I was up and down on this one. For this week, it's a little animosity in the air because as we classically got my favorite rapper, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, they be going back and forth. It be kind of light. It don't be nothing too
heavy.
crazy.
Yeah.
But they be throwing little shots. So
Always.
Kendrick Lamar and Baby Keem came out with a track. I think they just put it on YouTube called The Hillbillies, but they did the techno thing. They used the kind of the same cadence as Sticky off of Drake's house music, techno music, whatever you want to call the album. So they supposed to be using his cadence, the same type of beat, whatever. It's supposed to be a little diss. So we going up to Drake Sticky this week. Kendrick, Baby Keem. That's what I don't care about. All that. TDE, all that. Kendrick, all that. Baby Keem, all that. Everybody over in that camp. We rocking with OV over here. I'm going with Drake Sticky. Hillbillies, put it to the side, man. It was a good track. No, I'm not gonna lie.
We was bumping it, so you know. It was cool. This week, my boy Moneybagg just dropped some new heat. So there's a couple bangers on that new album he just dropped, but I'm rocking with Motion God. I like Motion God.
I actually ain't heard it yet, but
yeah.
Moneybagg Yo, one of them people, he always come out. He kind of like I feel like Moneybagg Yo is almost like the new Tyga.
Yeah.
When I listen to Moneybagg Yo albums, I'm not really gonna catch the wave for the whole album. It might be 1 or 2 on there I like.
Oh, trust me,
it's
more than 2 on that one.
But it's like Moneybagg Yo, every single year he's gonna come out with a single that does straight numbers, just like Tyga. Even Tyga still does it now, but it's like Tyga was never known for like, I feel like having just these masterpiece albums, but every year Tyga is gonna come out with an anthem.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether people love it or hate it, it's gonna do millions. It's gonna do tens of millions every single year.
I ain't even gonna lie though. He got like I'd say I don't remember how many tracks is on that album, but it's at least 5 of them that I really with.
Oh yeah,
5 of them.
I'm gonna have to check out the album because
it's cool.
I haven't listened to I don't know how long ago it was. He had the joint. I think it was called Dior with Gunna.
Oh yeah,
I think that's my favorite.
Yeah,
that's my favorite Moneybagg Yo song.
Yeah,
by far. But I'm just not tapped in. I'm not tapped in. I'm a big Dolph stan.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Dolph. Key Glock and Dolph. Just crazy duo. Rest in peace of Dolph, like we said. So
I ain't even gonna lie though. Like I was trying to get with Dirk's new album, but because I haven't really listened to Dirk like that, it was kind of hard for me to get into the album. So it's probably going to be one of those albums that'll grow on me over time, but just not right now. Like
I like it, but it's like also I'm getting older, so it's like
different sound.
How much more interested could I be in like hit 'em up street music?
Yeah.
And I'm just like in the car it bangs, but I'm like, hey, personally, like I'm just I'm just not on that. And I know Dirk is probably, you get to the point where you're older and you're not trying to be on that. You're not trying to do all that. But it's like you go from All My Life with J. Cole to
Nah, that was a banger. I like that. I like that.
you got a positive message, but then later in the album, you just hey, you back on the ops, you dissing, you shooting people, you selling drugs, you doing drugs.
It is what it is. But I just can't get with it this week. So that's why I want my boy Bag.
Need something a little more calmer because I'm out here going to war with TDE and all that in my mind.
Yo,
you ain't gonna diss on this 6 guy. We had this OVO and all that. Huh?
And for those of you who know, he ain't bullshitting.
No, it's OVO and all that, man.
Yeah.
But as we do it every week, our second segment, probably our favorite segment, is our questions of the day.
That's my favorite, to be honest.
Hey,
to be honest, it's my favorite.
We need y'all to get down there and go in the comments. We bring up these questions a day. Let us know how you feeling about them. But our first one, for this question, no matter how it goes, this clip is going to go viral, no matter what.
Okay.
So it's, would you rather get beat up, packed out, parked by a 14-year-old or a 70-year-old? But either way,
it's going on the internet.
Somebody's recording it. It's going on the internet and it's going viral. It's going up. TikTok, whatever. I don't know if they allow that on TikTok, but whatever. World Star is going up there. 10 million views. You packed out by a 14-year-old or a 7-year-old.
I'd rather get knocked out by a 70-year-old than a 14-year-old. Because there's a lot of wisdom behind them punches by a 70-year-old.
He might know something.
That motherfucker might survive the boycotts, the sit-ins.
What's Floyd Mayweather's father?
Oh yeah,
or his uncle that be training him.
I think it's his dad.
Oh, that's his dad. I thought it was either his dad or his uncle. Roger Mayweather, right? Yeah. I mean, I could take that.
By a 70-year-old.
I could take that. I could take.
I wish a motherfucker that was 14 tried to come up on me, boy. I ain't gonna tell you what I do, but some of these kids don't like they 14.
They outside the window going up tonight. Come on. But
it's probably your from the bodega. Getting ready to get pressed out again. But yeah, I'd rather get knocked out by a 7-year-old than a 14-year-old because 14, I don't know.
Yeah, unless you like a Zion Williamson size 14-year-old, and we're going to get to you later because you got come 4K, my boy. But unless you're going up against like a Zion Williamson, Derrick Henry, like Shaq size 14-year-old, then that's out.
I mean, either way, the shit is embarrassing. I mean, either way, it's lose all the way through it. But I'd rather get knocked out by a motherfucker that got some wisdom, by some young punk.
Yeah, for real.
Think he got it all figured out, and just because I don't know. These kids is built different nowadays, so I take my chances with a 70-year-old because I would gladly whoop that 14-year-old's ass if it came down to. I'm not saying I would go out here and whoop a 14-year-old's ass, but if a motherfucker press me and I don't realize that the motherfucker is 14, shit, motherfucker got facial hair and shit, the whole beard. I don't know. Motherfucker might be a grown ass man or something. I don't know.
Cause like we said, like it's some. I know he ain't 70, but Mike Tyson, he up there. He in his 50s, maybe pushing 60. He's getting busy.
You know what's crazy? I was going through my old videos today, and just just going through random shit, deleting old shit, stuff that ain't had no relevance. And I came across this one video. It was the old head in the ring with a guy, and the guy got in the ring with him, thinking that this guy's old. He ain't on shit.
Doesn't.
Man, he touched gloves with that motherfucker, just swinging for the high heavens and knocked this goofy ass out. That shit was fun. I gotta send that shit to you.
Oh yeah, I gotta see that.
He racked his dumb ass.
Cause if y'all from DC, PG area too, and these kind of some of y'all Baltimoreans, is it Baltimoreans? Is that
Baltimoreans.
If y'all know Sit 'em Down Sandy from DC, Sit 'em Down, the old heads that be boxing when quarantine was going on, that was everything. So Sit 'em Down Sandy and all that. You got Mike Tyson out here. You got Floyd Mayweather's policy. I mean, they gonna give somebody a run for their money.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if you 25, 30, whatever you got. Yeah. They gonna give somebody a run.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Running to our next one though, we had if you could switch lives with any fictional character, who would it be and why?
I'd say the Flash.
The Flash? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. That's kind of fly.
Because the fact that you could literally be in one place at the speed of light, like all you gotta do is just snap your fingers and the day that I've had, the long ass day I've had, I wish I could just snap my fingers and just be in this place and then boom at the next place.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's how I'm rocking with. I'm rocking with the Flash.
I think my immediate, I'm just not gonna switch it because I want to switch it when you said the Flash. I'm like, it might be a little basic, but I'm going with Batman straight up.
Okay.
And the reason why is because Batman's a billionaire, and for me, I'm putting all that up. Put the suit up. I'm not putting the belt on none of that. I'm taking my $1 billion. I'm going. Gotham City, go to hell.
Yeah.
Gotham City, go to hell. I care. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's no way. I'm changing lives with Batman. All they say is $1 billion.
Damn,
I don't know how many B's he's
Not
up,
even
but
whooping ass.
no, I'm not going out here karate chopping nothing.
I'm not kicking ass. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I'm not going out here roundhousing nothing, pulling no batarangs out the thing. No, y'all can have
all
that.
that parkour shit. You done lost me.
Yeah.
That motherfucker one grapple away from slipping and falling to his death. Cause
Right.
I mean, that cape, it ain't always going to. Well, I don't know the way technology's set up now, but that's cool. Billionaire, yeah, that's cool. I
Right,
could be a billionaire too at the speed of light. You know what I'm saying?
Because Batman don't got no power.
Yeah, I'm gonna rob a bank. You know what I'm saying?
If somebody hit you up, if somebody pull out the Glocky on it, and you,
Yeah.
Superman is going to deflect off his body. I'm
See
like,
what I'm saying? That's why I'd rather be Flash, because somebody pull out a Glock or something.
oh, you
know,
out of there.
I ain't even got to be out of
Right.
there. I'll move slow as hell. He shoot that bullet, I catch that and throw it right at his neck.
It's
Yeah.
over with. We out of here. One pull, gone.
Yeah. Howdy. Goofy.
If you walking with your girl, y'all just had a great date,
Mm-hmm.
setting the scene. Y'all just had a beautiful dinner, did a little activity, maybe go axe throwing or something. Had a dinner after. You come out and you see Von Miller. I'm talking about, 6'4", 250. You just run by, blaze by, snatch your girl purse off your shoulder. Are you hawking him down?
Hell yeah. Because he running, that means he got his back towards me. I'm going to trip the shit out of him. Hope you skin his bald ass head.
I mean, 6'4", 250
I'm
straight.
going after him.
Yeah.
I'm going after him. Dad, I don't give a fuck if you 6'4", 5'4". I'm coming after you. You fuck with me and mines, and you know what I mean? I might lose the battle, but I'm gonna win that goddamn war. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Brock Lesnar, I'm here to tell you, I'm coming after you too, but I'm about to get like 3-4 good, hard, just 100% strides in. I'm catching a Charlie horse. I'm catching a Charlie horse. Like, babe, sorry, going down.
Hey,
You gonna have to call the bank. You gonna have to call Chase, Navy Federal, Bank of America, get them cars canceled.
I'm gonna trip his ass and hope it knocks him the fuck out.
You better hope.
I'm gonna hope.
You better hope. Cause
Either that, I'm gonna have something I can bust him in the head with.
Look.
Cause, I don't mind using these, but I'm talking about Von Miller.
look, Von Miller, Brock Lesnar, primetime Mike Tyson.
Hey,
Look, it's going down. I'm catching that Charles.
and that bald head getting scraped all that gravel. You taking a tumble for sure.
We gonna hope it work out.
Yeah.
For our next one, this is a bit of a weird question, but I was seeing this on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be, would you rather have to fight the nearest person to you every time you burp? So every time you burp, you just gotta get down with
You
the
just
nearest.
burp,
Look, you don't know what I'm gonna answer.
All right, go ahead.
So instantly, you just gotta get down. No matter what, you gotta get down. Closest person to you. I guess our exceptions would be the kids, stuff like that. Nearest adult to you,
Just
gotta get down.
tee off on them.
Tee off. Or every single month for the rest of your life, for 1 week out of the month, you can't hear. You completely deaf. You done.
For a whole month?
1 week of every month of the year.
Okay.
So 12 weeks
Okay.
out of the whole year.
Just deaf.
Completely deaf, can't hear nothing.
Well,
And this is the rest of your life.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna choose the option with going deaf for a whole week.
Yeah.
Because the amount of shit that I gotta deal with on a day-to-day basis. If I could just not hear and just sleep, hey, I'd probably be off work a whole goddamn week. I wouldn't wake up for no alarm. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
choose that whole week. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I'm going. To me, it's an easy call. I'm going with the death for 1 week after month because
that's like you burping just a minute ago, and I
Yeah.
got tee off on you.
now
So
you
we
gotta
here
get out.
go.
Now you gotta get out. We in here throwing
doing that. We ain't
mic
doing that.
shaking and everything, table shaking.
Just straight furniture moving all up in this.
Uh-huh.
We ain't doing that.
But the whole thing was like, it ain't bad. If my family need me for something, write it on a piece of paper.
Right.
Because
it's gonna get done. I just ain't gonna be able to hear shit.
It's
That might be the best 1 week of my life. I ain't gonna hold you. Not being able to hear.
out of their senses. If I had to lose one sense, like I'm losing hearing.
Yeah.
Like, cause the rest, like taste whatever,
Yeah.
like might be second, but I still want to taste my food. I want to enjoy life. Sight,
Damn.
I think sight's the worst. What at your
Losing
5
sight.
sense?
Yeah.
Touch, I want to touch. I think if you just go blind is the worst. Just
Yeah,
being it's
honestly.
black all the time. Now if it was go blind for one day, I might just have to get down.
Yeah.
I might just have to get down with everybody around me. I don't know
for
about
sure.
that one.
Cause not being able to see like that, the thought of that just scares me though. Honestly, like
Yeah, you just in an abyss.
yeah,
I salute to everybody out there that's blind because like that's like crazy. Like especially people that go blind later on in life that just lose their vision completely.
yeah.
That's like that's a scary thought. Like you said, like just living in an abyss of just straight.
You know what I
darkness.
instantly think of though, like when I hear about well I'm gonna say the correct term, which is visually impaired.
Yeah.
But I think of the movie, not even the movie Daredevil, but the show. Because you know how I don't really remember watching the movie Daredevil with Ben Affleck in it, but the show that they got on Netflix or had, I don't know if they still got it on Netflix, but it was a scene where they showed how he went blind. And I was kind of like, damn, bro, that's scary as hell. Like one day you can see,
remember that.
and the next day you just can't.
Yeah, it's complete black.
So what happened was, I think, if I remember correctly, I think something that happened where he was walking down the street and somebody had knocked over like a oil can or like, one of those big old drums of like gasoline or something.
Oh
and it
yeah,
got
I
in his
remember
eye.
that.
So like you can see on the camera, you can see the light, but you can see everything go blurry. Then once everything goes blurry, then he's just like panicking, like I can't see. And I was like, yo.
And then you don't ever give it back.
Yeah, and that's like, yo, for me, that would be scary as hell because it's like, I need to be able to see. Like, regardless whether or not I can hear it, if I can at least turn my head around and see what's going on, I can assess the situation in my mind and know what's going on as opposed to just not being able to see it at all. Because hearing, I mean, yeah, your senses is always intensified or heightened, but how often do you really hear something getting ready to happen? Like, you might be able to feel it getting ready to happen, but seeing, like they say, seeing is believing. Like, for me, seeing is definitely believing. Like,
oh yeah, for real. I'm not trying to lose my sight
Yeah.
at all. That's
not at all. Not at all. That shit scares the fuck out of me, honestly. Like, that shit scares me.
That's close to death for real.
Yeah. And shout out to everybody that survives through life that are
Yeah.
visually impaired. We salute y'all because that.
Y'all
man,
are overcoming
I couldn't
obstacles,
imagine. I
man.
really
Y'all
honestly
are
couldn't
overcoming
imagine.
obstacles for
Yeah,
real.
for sure. Because I could not imagine.
But speaking of people that are not visually impaired, but are, the quote, the blind leading the blind. I'm getting to a point where I'm kind of getting over this whole thing. So the whole YSL thing, Young Thug, Gunna's out, Gunna drops a track, Bread and Butter. And I think it was going up. That thing got millions and millions and
I ain't
millions of
listened
views.
to it, that's for sure.
My man said he got on, he said the DA and his lawyer tricked him. He ain't gonna get tricked again. So I don't know if he's saying like, oh, they tricked me into taking that Alfred plea I took. They ain't gonna trick me again. They said he was going that little baby. He said he got on there. He said it was cap, but they was trying to break it down, all that. But one of the main things is like the streets is done. If you still out here in the streets and y'all still believe in this gang street life, doing all this, and you seeing this YSL trial and unfold out right in front of you live, like with everything that's going on, because to top it all off, we had and I think this is how you pronounce it, Unfoonk. So I guess it's Young Thug's actual older brother, like his blood brother. So he took the same type of plea Gunna took.
Damn.
An Alfred plea. Hey, it's YSL, criminal organization. Yes, ma'am.
Damn.
Do you know that is happening? Yes, ma'am. And then he got probation. So he's been on probation for a very short time. And he already got arrested again for having a gun on him. So I don't know if he was in traffic, cutting up, doing whatever. But he's back in jail again. And now from having to go back onto the streets, living the street life, feeling like you have to have a gun on you after you just took a plea to get out of RICO, he got sentenced to 9.5 years. You just got out on a plea deal on probation, and you out in the streets again, getting caught with a gun, and now 10 years of your life is gone.
This is what really pisses me off. Like, it's the sheer fact that I don't know what you took a plea. Okay, whatever. But you're home. Why in the hell would you do something to jeopardize you to go back? Now, I understand how it is in the streets. I get it. I understand. I get it. I'm going to say it again. I understand and I get it. But I don't understand because you just risk your life just to go right back.
Stay in the house. How hard is it if Young Thug is not a new artist? Like, for everybody know, like, Young Thug's getting to the bread. He has timeless hits that are gonna make him money for the rest of his life. Like, you're his older brother. I get you, and this is why we say the streets are done, because you sitting outside, and every time you gotta go outside, you still gotta have a gun on you. And we get the probation thing. You might not be able to leave Atlanta.
But you know how easy it is to violate probation, though. Like, off the simplest things, though.
Stay in the house. You, especially like when you get to this point, you look at the Lil Durk and the NBA YoungBoy beefs. You look at this YSL thing. You're talking about millionaires, multimillionaires. You're talking about tens of millions of dollars, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, and y'all still participating in this street life, and it only leads you to this.
That's what's so frustrating to me, because it's like when you have a golden opportunity to not necessarily get out while the getting is good, but essentially just kind of like lay low. Like, you already are facing serious charges beforehand, and now you just risked it all.
10 years of your life gone.
Yeah, like,
and you just beat a RICO, and technically, if you're in the streets, this code applies to y'all. This don't apply to me. If y'all not supposed to be telling all that, and Gunna, they're all labeling him a snitch and all that. He took the same type of plea is what they're saying. Is he took the Alfred plea. So it's just all these people telling. It's not just those two. It's a multitude of people telling, and now you're getting out, and you still believing. You still got the enemies now. You got to be out here with a gun. When some people are going to be on one side, because we all know how it goes in every hood in America.
Yeah.
If somebody snitched, people are going to do selective politicking. Oh, he might have snitched, but this my man's. Or, oh, he might have snitched on them, so that don't affect me. So his snitching, people are going to push the goalposts of what this whole snitching is. Everybody snitching. Right. They got the real Boston Richie, Unfoonk, Gunna, all these people. They bringing up everybody's paperwork, allegedly. Dude from QCP, they bring up his paperwork, allegedly saying they were in so-and-so, a trap house or whatever it was, a studio, whatever it was. A dude ran in and shot his mans or his cousin, whatever. And he told him, like, this the life y'all got to live to say, is, like, stay out the streets, bro. Like, to y'all youngins, this may look good, but imagine being 10 million up. Imagine being 15 million up or whatever, and you just keep losing your life to prison. Like 5 years at a time, 10 years at a time, 20 years at a time. You just keep losing your life and all your money to prison. Yeah. Like the streets is not sustainable. Nah. Get out these streets.
Like we were saying a couple episodes ago, everything got an expiration date. So you might be getting away with what you're doing now, but it all comes to an end, obviously, for, you know, this RICO case and him getting caught with a pistol. Like, there's always somebody that's going to never stop to get you behind bars. So it's like, you know that the target's already on your back. Just lay low.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Or just don't do it at all. That's my whole take on it.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of targets on your back, first of all, Never Sunday, we want to publicly say and publicly stand with DC Young Fly.
Absolutely.
father of 3 who just lost his child's mother in a freak incident with having surgery, supposedly in Miami, having a mommy makeover, and Miss Jackie O. Prayers out to her family. Prayers out to her family being DC Young Fly and their children and both their families.
Right.
Everybody that was affected by this. But we had Azealia Banks get on the internet and, probably just the most tasteless comment on any human being. Bro, like, this is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely
disgusting as hell, bro. I
mean, a disgusting human being. And she got, I'm pretty sure this is on her Instagram story. But this is what she got on there and said, speaking about an incident where she got on Wild 'N Out. And, Wild 'N Out, they're supposed to crack jokes on each other. That's what they're supposed to do.
But my thing is, and I don't mean to cut you off, but even with that tidbit, she was on Wild 'N Out. You knew what you signed up for
exactly
before you even got on that stage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just let that sink in.
And that, like, for more context, like, we went back into the video, like, people are now posting the video, like, she started first with DC, the cracking the jokes and all that. But I mean, DC just, he's hilarious. He's quick. He's hilarious. That's what he's known. He's known for getting on people relentlessly. So apparently, that made her cry on television. So apparently, this is years ago, 3 years plus ago, or whatever it is. So he never let go of it. But his baby mother of 3, I don't know if they're engaged or if that's his wife, so I don't want to say the wrong thing, but she died having surgery, a mommy makeover in Miami, Florida, and this is what she had to say. DC Young Fly spent years disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as jokes pointed at women's beauty, projecting his own feelings about his own ugliness onto women perfectly secure in their own skin. Say what you want about my tears. They were pure tears of rage and not all a sign of weakness. Because in the end, I won. I'm happy. I cried and moved on. That Jackie O girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself. And the nerve of DC to call such a gorgeous woman as Azealia Banks ugly on national television while a bunch of black people laughed. And then she goes on to say, and ironically, dead at 32, exactly on my 32nd birthday, May 31st, 2023, in Miami, Florida, you niggas are going to learn to stop fucking with me.
First of all, nobody gives a about you. Let's just start there. Because I specifically remember this entire situation. I remember it because on 85 South, DC was talking about how he was trying to apologize because that was not his intention. She decided to take it a different route because she was embarrassed. Now, he clarified what he meant when he called her ugly because he wasn't flat out calling her ugly. Like, that's just his way of cracking jokes.
Yeah, he's from Atlanta. They be quick.
That's what he does.
And this is what you're here for. You're on Wild 'N Out.
To get roasted. That's what everybody goes on there and does. Like, so for you to sit up here and say that about somebody who is deceased, 1, is disgusting. 2, it's a special place in hell for you. And 3, if you weren't ugly before, you are now because your personality matches your appearance at this point. Because why would you do that?
Yeah, and I personally don't know. This is one of my first times ever hearing her name, so I'm seeing the clips. I'm like going back. I'm like that's the most important thing. Like, whether you ugly or not on the outside,
your personality is ugly as fuck. I'm here to tell you. I don't give a fuck if they tag her. You can tag whoever. I let her know that Clay said that her personality is ugly as fuck.
That
shit was fucking disgusting, bro.
3 children, including a baby, like a baby. Their mother is dead.
And you on here posting dumb shit just because you can. To be honest, nobody even really, well, I'm not going to say nobody because it's still 100 and something people that still follow her. 100 something thousand. But me personally, after that whole DC Young Fly situation, I forgot about it.
Yeah.
I moved on from it because it's like, yo, I knew that it was it was just a joke. But my thing is, if you can't stand the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen.
Right. Don't even come there in the first place.
Like, you started talking shit. He walks away and you still keep going. So you asked for it. Right. You asked for the jokes. You invited that. Your feelings was that hurt that you had to go back and keep running your mouth, and then after somebody dies, now you still want to run your mouth.
Yeah, and if
You're
you
a clown.
If you just like that's not your thing, you be emotionally in your bag.
Stay in your lane.
Don't.
Make music. Do whatever it is that you do, but keep people's names out of your mouth. I guarantee you, DC Young Fly probably wasn't even worried about you after he wiped his hands of that matter.
Right, because it's a
show.
There's literally nothing you can say more than it's wilding out. Like, listen to the name or the title of the show.
You knew what the fuck you was getting into before you even went up there.
Yeah, I mean,
but now you want to play victim and do all this other shit. No, you're still insecure. Obviously, you're still harping on this that he apologized for. You need to grow the fuck up and heal. That's what you need to fucking do.
Yeah, because that's disgusting. Like, this is literally like, I hope you apologize for this, but that's no taking it back.
She probably won't, and I guarantee you, I wouldn't even want to hear an apology from her at this point.
There's
nothing you can say.
This is like absolutely like when you talk about
there's
like
nothing you can say. Like, there's no coming back from this. There's no apology in the world that can save her from the backlash that she's gonna get from this. She deserves every bit of backlash that comes with this because that was disgusting as
Yeah, you said in the end you won. So
like, what did you win? Because at the end of the day, now you still like a clown.
Somebody's mom, daughter, significant other is literally dead. They're not coming back. Like, children have to live out the rest of their life with this trauma, and you say you won because of this. In the end, you're saying you won the war.
That's some clown ass bullshit.
Like, you were a disgusting human being at the end of the day. That's all I really say.
DBS.
Right. And really just getting off that. We want to make it brief. We want to say DC Young Fly, we stand with you.
Absolutely.
And I can't imagine the weight of what you're going through at all. At all. I can't even imagine the weight, but I pray time heals. You're able to heal not only you, heal your children, because I just can't even fathom all the things that come with that as a child having to grow up, go through that, as a significant other having to go through that. How you have to explain to somebody, like explain to your kids, not somebody, explain these things to your kids. Have to go to a funeral for your mom when you're still a baby, when you're still a little child. I mean, and for her to say, I mean, it's just completely disgusting. Bro, it's absolutely disgusting.
That shit pissed me off so bad, bro, because it's like, yo, people grieve differently, but who's to say that this won't have a negative reaction in terms of violence? Like, nobody knows, because you literally talking about somebody's child that is deceased. And now you want to try to make it about you when it was never even about you.
Exactly. Because it's like that, too. It's like with the family, they're going through grief is just displaced emotion. What if you say something like this and somebody tries to hurt you? I mean, God forbid, because even that, I don't want people to get hurt. I don't want to, like...
Exactly. But
even that, I don't want people to get hurt.
You're inviting that.
Yeah, you invite those things when you say, like...
Stupid shit like that.
Like, there's things that are so far across the line that you never, like, saying I won because of that.
But like what did you win?
Nothing. Like,
if anything, the whole world is looking at you differently now. Like, of course, they might have been okay with, you know, the whole joking situation or whatever the case may be. Nah, you might be on a spectrum.
Yeah, and that's how. And we gonna get off you because we already know it's like talking about it even more just makes you even more like infuriated about it. It's like bring it to really a lighter note. Like, just closing this out, like DC Young Fly, to you and your family, just prayers, support is all we can really say.
Yeah, that's it.
It's really going to be trying times for years and years and years. It's going to be affecting for the rest of our life. But we just want you to know there's so much support, so much love, and however your family can work through this, because I know it'll never be whole again. But we just pray the best for you. We pray the best for your family. Nothing but success, love, and support from NSP. So stuff like that, you know, it's unfathomable for somebody to say things like that. But all I could pray for is that you focus on the positive, which is those kids, which is your family, and trying to heal.
Absolutely.
But really turning it, because that's a tough way to. It's tough to pivot off that kind of subject. Yeah. But bringing it way up to a lighter note. So it seems that people are getting tired of Nike and Jordan.
Yeah.
Because year after year, and we've seen it since we were younger, they're releasing the same shoe year after year,
different
after
prices,
year after year.
Yeah,
And it's like $10 more, $20 more every single year
for the same.
So it says Nike is searching for a new innovation because too many unwanted Air Maxes and Jordans are starting to pile up. Consumers have filled their closets with Jordans, Dunks, and Blazers. They don't want another pair. I'm like,
but you know what's so crazy? All these shoes, remember when we was in high school, all these shoes that we liked and everybody was clowning us because we had them?
Mm-hmm.
And they was inexpensive as fuck back then.
Yeah, for real.
But now because everybody likes them, that's what's hot. You motherfuckers that was making fun of us in high school, look who's laughing now. It's funny how life comes full circle.
Now everybody's trying to find something,
Yeah.
We got alternates over here in the DMV area, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people is like either you gotta wear the retros or you just gotta wear some forces.
Man, look, I don't wear what everybody wears. Okay, I switch my style up. I got a nice little taste in certain things. Like I might rock some Nikes because Nike my favorite brand, and get some Air Max.
Yeah.
I don't know if I showed you the picture of the 97s I just got.
Nah, I ain't seen
But them joints was fire. I probably only wear them maybe 2 more times, and that's it. Them hurt my toes. You gotta make sure you clip your toenails before you put them on for show.
Yeah, but out here in the DMV, like we just got a little. Like, some other people got some other stuff, but like Asics, New Balance, 990s, all that, Sauconys. I know people go back and that's a little bit back in time, but we got different avenues here. So like, I don't know. I feel bad for them other states. They really don't got their own like signature. Like some like kind of West Coast. Like some of them got like the Nike Cortez, but that's more of like a Hispanic shoe. Mm-hmm. But it's like the DMV, especially like Baltimore. Like I know a lot of people don't wear them anymore, but dopes be phone posits to y'all.
Hey, once you get a pair of them, you realize when nobody wear them no more. Them
your
bitches hurt your feet.
Your foot will be broke by the end of the day.
God, bro.
Them shoes, dopes, is 20
pounds one time
a piece.
I had played basketball in them joints because I did not know how they felt until I played basketball.
Trash.
Boy, when I tell you my feet was on fire.
Trash.
Never have I ever owned a pair or wore a pair ever again. Because you got to protect your feet, fellas. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Don't no woman want a man with some ugly ass feet. So them shoes might look good, but if your feet hurt, boy, take them off.
Yeah, because we got to
let them feet breathe. I call them nuggets. Let them nuggets breathe, okay?
Because we got to get back to the days. Was like the reason why retros too. We talk about Jordans is like people were wearing them like outside, like basketball shoes these days. You can't wear them nowhere but to hoop. All the hooping shoes now was dead ugly. Like even before like the first few bronze, you could wear them.
Yeah,
you could wear them to school, whatever. But especially with the retros, you could wear them with a fit and all that. Yeah. Putting a pair of KDs these days or a pair of John Morants or something on your feet and going out and having them be a part of your fit is crazy. Like you crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you. It'd be people like that, dressed like that in the club that got money. You might see a with a button down, some baggy ass jeans, and some LeBrons and KDs. That nigga bank account fat,
yeah, because all they care about is that bread.
Yeah. He ain't wearing no Gucci, no Louis. Boy, shopping at Marshalls, just like your boy. You heard me?
Yeah, for real. and speaking of things we care about, do we care about the Gervonta Davis rejects trying to fight each other? Talking about Romero and Ryan Garcia.
No.
That's what we don't. That's what we don't care about on NSP.
Because Rolly got saved that last fight that he had. He was not supposed to get out of that ring as the winner. He was not. That old man was putting him together. That fight was rigged, okay? That fight was rigged. And I would like to see the Garcia and Rolly fight because I already know Garcia is going to whoop his ass.
Yeah.
He's going to whoop his ass.
But speaking of like...
But do we care?
No. Y'all were so outside of your league with Gervonta Davis. He made both of y'all look insane. Rolly, you just got punished. I mean, straight punished.
Bro, you let Father... No, I didn't even Father Time the Sandman. He was putting his ass to sleep over there, boy. I'm telling you. I don't know how he lost that fight. I'm telling you, it was fixed. Rolly was getting his ass whooped by an old-ass man. That's what I'm saying. 70-year-old versus a 14-year-old. It still looked bad.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, that had some wisdom behind the punches, knocking his ass the down, okay?
And then Garcia is like,
Yo.
after you got parked, but you got up, I'll give you that. When you got knocked down, but I think that took your soul out the fight. And then that liver shot.
I told you.
I mean, you got parked.
Because
Both of y'all got
watching the
parked.
fight. Me and bro was watching the fight together because it was the weekend of my birthday. So we went out on that Friday. Saturday we had it all done up. I had crawfish, crabs, shrimp, chicken, and we was just getting it in. We had tequila still, and we watching the fight.
Rolling.
And Garcia came out swinging. I said, right? I said, yo.
Yeah, he throwing them things.
You
and he
throwing
quick.
them, but you ain't protecting yourself.
Yeah, you got caught.
I'm telling you.
That's the one thing they told him.
I said he was going to get knocked out in the second round.
It almost happened.
It almost happened.
It
almost happened. He got knocked down in the second round, but he ain't getting knocked out. If he hit him hard enough, I mean, he did hit him hard enough to knock him down, but I feel like if Tank wasn't as tired from playing defense from all them furies of punches, he'd have probably knocked his ass out in the second round. He probably would have broke his jaw like he said he was going to do, to be honest.
Because that was crazy. I wouldn't have got up from that punch. It's over. Yeah. I would have acted knocked out.
That boy body shut down with that liver shot, though. I seen it. When he got hit and he hunched over, I said, oh, yeah, he's done. He ain't getting back up.
So Rolly and Ryan, y'all go ahead and fight. NSP, we really don't care.
I don't know if I'm gonna pay for it, but
we don't care. I'm not paying. I'm getting the link. I'm getting the fight links.
I'm gonna see that.
But right now, y'all are Javante rejects. Go ahead and fight each other, and that's what we do not care about here on NSP.
Okay.
If it ain't free, we ain't watching.
Yeah, you feel me?
But rounding out to our last topic of the week, we just had one crazy one come across, and I'm looking at, I'm just scrolling through my phone, and they're talking about Zion Williamson getting tore up. Zion Williamson
I'm thinking
getting tore up.
Really, really bad.
So I think it was some NBA related, some he got called doing some suspension, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my man. He then came out with a
photo shoot
reveal for him and his girl. I don't know if they're engaged, whatever, married. I don't know what it is. So she's pregnant. You know, little congratulations. They out in the back. They looking good. They look like they by the pool, doing it up. Great black family thing. And here come Mariah Mills, and y'all know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the hub, you know what I'm talking about. Just type in the name. If you're 21 and older, if you're not, don't type in the name. Don't go to the hub.
I thought it had to be 18 and older. They up there.
No, I don't know.
We
just gonna say 21.
Yeah. I don't know. We're not promoting it.
Yeah. So she's a well-known star. You can't say the other word on YouTube.
I call her adult entertainer.
Yeah, adult entertainer. I like that. So she's a well-known adult entertainer, and she gets right on Twitter in response to this, and she says she tags him at the end and says, "Better pray I'm not pregnant too, because I'm definitely late." And then tags Zion Williamson, and then she goes on to leak the DMs they got on Snapchat.
Oh my God!
Where he's telling her if this is real, if these things are real, because you know how these things can't be fake. So if this is real, he's saying, I can't wait to move you out here. How much would I have to pay a month towards like your bills and stuff like that? Like,
well, it sounds like he's going to step up to the plate because he realized he didn't, sold his royal oats. So
yeah, but I think that was in relation to like they doing whatever they doing like before all this, before him knowing about this. So it's like if he's just having a little affair with her, but he's actually like he's going crazy and saying, "I'm trying to move the side piece out and pay her bills."
Hold the hell up! How is it? This is what's not really registering to me. Okay, how are you an adult entertainer? Like your job is to literally entertain
adults in an adult way,
and you get mad over some shit like this.
Yeah.
I don't really understand that. Nor am I going to sit here and try to understand it, because at the end of the day, your job is to entertain adults
in an adult way.
Like,
get over it.
What are we talking about here?
And Zion Williamson, let's just talk to you for a second. Because
now I see why he been missing so many games. The injury, okay, all right, yeah. Boy.
And the most hilarious one was
I guess gonna hold you. He was from South Carolina. I thought he liked the swirl.
That was the funniest one because Ja Morant from South Carolina too. And they said they should come out with a documentary
Guns
about
and buns.
Ja Morant and Zion Williamson called Guns and Buns. They said
Guns and Buns is hilarious, bro.
They said
it's hilarious.
Ja Morant is bringing all the guns to the club, but Zion Williamson is the only one shooting it up.
Damn. Hey.
And my boy, you better get you a good lawyer, because when you getting them NBA checks, they putting you on child support. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for
and once they hit you with that $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $40,000 a month,
I can't even say what Mariah Mills do for a living, because I don't even know why the she worry about his money. But hey,
but she gonna take it.
Yeah,
if that baby's by you, she gonna come get it. They gonna try Blake Griffin you. I'm telling you right now, because they said he was paying crazy dollars in child support, like 6 figures a month in child support. On some like
all just you know what? Let me keep my mouth shut on that. That's another topic for another episode. God damn, boy.
Because we came out here to do what we had to do today.
As always.
We running on a very special episode, episode 10. You always know how we going out on the intro. Mr. 2XC himself. Baltimore to LA. Doing your thing. Usually we run some promotion for the people we know, you know, for our present sponsors and all that. But this week, I just want to keep it simple on my end and just say, DC Young Fly, we love you. We support you. We're praying for you and your family. And however you navigate this going forward, just to be a positive experience for your family. I know positive may not be the best word, but we just praying for you, brother. And that's all I got for the outro this week.
Hey, man, hopefully you get to catch this episode. We ain't going to spam you with, you know, mentions and whatnot, because you probably already got enough of that going on. But like bro said, man, we got nothing but love for you over here at NSP. We're praying for you, and just hope time heals, man. That's all we got.
Oh, yeah. So just like that, it's been a great day to be on NSP. It's PM and Clay and PM. And just like that, that's episode 10, baby. In the books. We out here.
Yeah.